Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Road Crew Rally. Road Crew, whoo! Welcome. How's everybody doing? I'm Brendan LaSalle. And
I'm William Keller.
Yep, I'm my sidekick for today's show, one of my good Road Crew buddies, and we're so glad to be doing this today. Hey, you'll probably be noticing that this is at a much earlier time. So we decided to try to do a Road Crew Rally early this time in order to allow our friends and Road Crew members who are across the pond to have a chance to watch easier. So if you're watching from the UK, from Bahrain, from Germany, from anywhere over there, thanks so much for tuning in today. And we're really excited to have everybody with us and everybody, hanging out in the chat. So, Road Crew Rally, Road Crew, I love you. I just wanted to say huge, big thanks for everyone's efforts so far in 2022. It's been absolutely amazing. We are back on the road after a pretty serious absence, and it just does my heart good to show everybody popping back in and for showing up. Just did the first show, did Gary Con, and it was wonderful having everybody there with us, and it was so good to see everybody. So huge thanks, Road Crew, and I appreciate everybody showing on up and making it out to live shows, but also we're also still supporting our online conventions as well. We'll go over more of that as it goes.
Yeah, I'm super excited to see conventions back on the schedule.
Right.
As much as I love online play, just sitting down face to face with people makes all the difference.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And while I'll say I think that there will never be a time in my life when online play will not be a part of what what I do going forward. I love participating in the in European cons and cons from elsewhere, and just cons I couldn't get to otherwise. You know what I'm saying? And that's been great. I love doing the Tuesday night demo club, but there's nothing like putting dice on a table in front of some folks. There was at the Gary Con this year, I got to just to be around people and sort of like dissing faces and such and having fun and having a laugh. Oh, it was so great, man. It was like, you go back to the live shows and it's like get a part of your soul back. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, no, I believe it.
Yeah.
So you did what, 4 sessions at Gary Con? 6?
I did 6.
Yeah, 6. Yeah, that is it. Yeah. That is a long weekend.
It is a long weekend, but it's a great weekend. I was over 4 days. So that was like 2 and 2 and 1 and 1. You know what I'm saying? But I had a great time. I ran 2 adventures for the first time. The new things that I'm trying out. Some stuff on the docket. Ran a couple of old favorites. A little bit of X-Crawl. A little bit of Shutter Mountain. I really had a great time, and it was a killer show. Obviously, it's still not. It's not everyone is going back out on the trail yet. Not everybody is ready to go and do live shows yet, and no judgment whatsoever. So it was, but it was it was very good to see everybody who did make it out there, and it was just cool being a part of it. Having a spotted cow and having a laugh with people, and So I am very excited to be back out on the road, and Gary Con was a wonderful return kickoff to the show. I would say like by the midpoint of the 3rd game, I felt like I kind of like woke back up to it. You know what I'm saying? It was like, it felt like real. Hey, all in the chat room, just saying hello real quick. But just it was fantastic. Had a really cool time, and it took me like 3 games to sort of like get my feet back under me and be like, this is real. But I do want to say one thing: if you're Road Crew, okay, so Gary Con required everyone to be masked in all of the public gaming areas, which was great, and I appreciated them making that a rule. But I want to say, hey yo, what's going on? I want to say that I thought that gaming in masks was going to be a much bigger deal. I thought it was going to be a real hassle. It wasn't that bad. And one of the reasons it wasn't that bad was that because you're wearing masks and so is everybody else. So it actually kept the room murmur down very, very low. So it was. Oh,
I was wondering about that.
Yeah, it was seriously. Obviously there were some players I had to like lean in a lot of times, and it's harder to act and emote. You know what I mean? Without your mouth, obviously. Just using your eyes. But it wasn't impossible. And once you got into it for a while, it wasn't bad at all. And everyone being masked really cut down the background noise to everybody. So that was fantastic. And So you know, the mask aspect was a much less of a deal than I thought it was going to be. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't stressed out at all. So let's talk about what we're going to do going forward. Okay, so as you know, we last year we put together the Road Crew Advisory Crew, and that was such a great move because my Road Crew Advisory folks have been amazing. Big shout out to the whole advisory crew for all of their wonderful ideas. And we're going to enact one of the first ones for the first time starting right now. So we are going to be doing this month from May to June. We are going to be doing our first ever adventure of the month. That seems weird. Adventure of the month. We're doing an adventure this month. So the way it's going to work out is if you're in the road crew, okay, we're going to, you know, if people have fun with this, if this program works out, we're going to continue and do this every so often. So this month, our first ever kickoff adventure for adventure of the month is going to be Frozen in Time.
Dun, dun, dun.
I know, right? You know, if ever an adventure deserved that sound, it's Frozen in Time, you know?
Yeah, it is so DCC.
Is it? So
Yeah.
you've run it a couple times, haven't you?
Yeah. It's so great when, you know, you've got a group of people that think that, you know, they're on a fantasy glacier crawl, and then, you know, you start running into super sci-fi stuff.
Yeah.
I love it.
Me as well. And me and Mike, when we were thinking about what adventure, I got with Mike Curtis on this, we were talking about what adventure to kick it off with. We finally agreed, you know, Frozen in Time, it's very DCC-ish, like you said. And it really, one of the things about it is it's got optional rules for running it as a funnel. So you can run it as a first level adventure or as a funnel for this month. So how does this work? If you're in the road crew, you can get a free copy of the PDF online. So go into the Road Crew exclusive section on the website, and you can get your free PDF of that. You can also get a discounted copy of the printed edition. You get a discounted of that. And again, same thing. If you just go to the website and search Frozen in Time, it's going to be the regular price on there. You have to go into the Road Crew portal, exclusive to all my Road Crew folks, whom I love so much. And then you can go ahead and get your discounted print copy of that as well. There's also going to be a free sticker that you'll get to keep track of all of the adventure of the month adventures that we will be doing. So you'll get a free sticker along with that. And if you're going to participate, run it as a first level, run it as a funnel, run it however you want, wherever you want. It's regular, you know, all of the normal road crew, you know, restrictions and everything. Do it in a public place. But what I'm asking is, if you run it though, send me a quick breakdown. You know, give me a quick report. Tell me how it went. If you happen to take screenshots or take pictures, I would love for you to send them my way. I'm going to take the best stuff I get. I'm going to put it up online, and I will make you road crew famous. All of my roadworthies. So that would be an awesome thing. So if you want to participate in that, I want to hear from you. I want to hear what you're doing. And if you have ideas for what, you know, you can always email me, Brendan@goodman-games.com, because if you have any ideas for what our future road crew adventure of the month adventures should be, we need a better title. We're working on that right now. It's the adventure of the month, and during which we're on the adventure of the month adventure. See what I'm saying? I'll work it out, man.
So is the sticker, is that specific to the month or specific to the Frozen in Time?
Yeah, to the month, and for people who are running, for road crew members who are running Frozen in Time this month. So I think it'll just be live for the 1 month. So, you know, get in there and run your game while you can. How
exciting.
It's going to be exciting. And we'll see. This is our first time doing this. So this is a little bit of an experiment. Hey, what's up, niggas? Just saying hi to everybody in the chat room. Hello. Judge Weil, hello. Nuthouse, hippie grenade. That's hilarious. Judge Wife, what's going on? You know, let's see how the program works out. We're going to try this out, and if people are having fun with it, then we'll do this again some more in the future, because you know, this is a really groovy idea. I love the idea of everybody in the crew kind of like, you know, getting in on this one thing. So we have kind of a 1 month of, you know, shared but different experiences that we can all get together on and share. So yeah, if you're into participating, you know, go ahead and you know, jump on. That is live as of now, so you can jump on and do that, and that will be great. So cool. Anyway, so that is there are other groovy things that are cool ideas that we had coming up from the road crew that we're going to be putting out there. So watch this space and get ready. This is going to be our best road crew year ever. We're hybrid. We're in person. We're online. We're everywhere. It's going to be amazing, and it's amazing because of y'all in the crew. So thank you all so much for doing this and for participating and for being a part of all of the great stuff that we do. Okay, so I got a couple, just a little tiny little sneak peeks, just a little spice to send your way before we kick you off onto the next leg of your adventure. So Free RPG Day is coming up. Free RPG Day is June 25th. Love the Free RPG Day. And I have gotten permission to show a little bit of the Free RPG Day adventure. So Helena, any chance I can get you to pop up and show us the graphic for what we're going to be doing for next year to all of the kind folks who have come out from the road crew to show up and hang out with us today? Whoa, would you look at that? Michael Curtis's Danger in the Air.
Nice.
It is, if it's Mike Curtis, it has to be good. And it is. I got a chance to preview it. It's going to be fantastic. And it's really going to be something. It's a I'm not going to put out any spoilers out there, even though we're all crew here, but seriously, y'all, this one is fun. This one is going to be, this is a very exciting one. And I hope you'll all, participate in Free RPG Day. Get out there. Once again, if you're going to be out there at a participating, go to your local shop, see if they need people to run adventures for Free RPG Day. We'd love to have you out there representing for us. That would be awesome. And, keep it in mind. And, that adventure is going to be very, very, very tight. Okay. So, let's see. You know what? I'm just going to get into all of the upcoming. So the next big upcoming thing, we have another big exclusive. DCC Day is coming up. DCC Day is July the 16th of this year. It's our opportunity to celebrate Dungeon Crawl Classics and, of course, the Dungeon Crawl Classics community, which makes it all happen and makes it all wonderful and live, and who I'm, again, super grateful for. There is, in fact, going to be a free DCC Day release. So Miss Elena, if I get you one more time, show us a cool graphic for the kids out there. Show them what we have coming up. Here it comes. Wow, yes. Chanters in the Dark by Deadly Daniel Bishop. It's going to be, okay, this one I have not had a chance to preview yet. However, I've played in more Daniel Bishop's games than I have with any other designer. He's like, the gold standard. He's fantastic. And I'm sure this is going to be a really great one. I can't wait to get my hands on it. I want to run it. I hope you guys will do the same. There's a lot more stuff coming up for DCC Day, but I'm not going to step on Maw of Mike. He's my boss. I'm not going to get an edge into his territory. However, if you're in the crew, ask your local retailer if they will be supporting DCC Day this year, and if they are, encourage them to do so. If they have any questions, they can send them all. I'm gonna put it in the chat room. Copy this they can email John at goodmangames.com if they have any questions. 40 plus stores signed up for DCC. Yes, absolutely.
Even if a shop isn't officially doing DCC Day or officially supporting DCC Day, see if you can get in there and run a session on that day anyway, because it gets your foot in the door and, then opens everything up for total domination the next year.
Which is what we're going for, obviously. I feel like people who play, I think that people who have not played DCC yet, people who have not been turned on to the experience, it's, we owe it to them to reach out and bring them all up here, because we know we are up here where the air is rare in Dungeon Crawl Classics and in Dungeon Crawl Classics community fandom. So we
love other games. We love playing other games, but
absolutely.
I mean, there's only one that can dominate.
Yeah.
And it might as well be us.
Might as well be us. So there can be only one.
There can be only one.
No, I never hate on other games, publicly. And I am, you know, I want to make sure everyone gets the opportunity. You know what I mean? Get into the weird fantasy vibe that we do. And you know, one of the reasons why is, you know, one of the many reasons our, you know, community is so excellent is because of y'all in the road crew. So as always, you know, y'all are my heroes, and I love y'all so much. So that is another cool thing we have coming up. So yes, definitely start getting excited for DCC Day. So I have another announcement. This is another thing that is an idea that came from the Goodman Games Advisory Council, the Road Crew Advisory Council. Another thing from those chipper geniuses. So we are going to have a free version of the QSR, the print QSRs will be available for the road crew as of today. I think they're up on the website now, but if they're not, they'll be up by end of day. So you'll be able to actually get a free set of the QSRs, bring them to your games. If someone is enjoying the DCC vibe, you can be like, here, boom, road crew copy of the quick start rules that you can give out at your table. So that is another idea from the council that we were super excited about, and go and check that out. That's some obviously there's no better swag than a tiny little version of the the rule set they can hand out. Yeah, my players. So Hippie Grenade says my players really enjoy playing DCC and MCC and are burned out on 5th. I mean, I get it. I'll tell you what, I will always be grateful. I feel like 5th edition has introduced a whole new generation of players to the hobby, and I love the hobby. And I'll always be grateful for anything like that as bringing in more new people. But hey, your foot's in the door now. You've tried D&D, and you know, maybe there's other stuff for you. DCC, MCC, the whole thing. All right, so that is all great and good stuff. Okay, so let's talk about where we are going to be next. Okay, upcoming events. So yeah, we just said we were just in Wisconsin for GaryCon. So here's what's coming up on the agenda. Coming up soon, MomoCon.
Yay.
I know, right? So William, this is special to us because that's where we met, isn't it?
That is, yeah.
Yep.
And I had never heard of it. It's a goofy name, and it's like, you know, this is just going to tide me over till Dragon Con comes around. Mm-hmm. And I ended up enjoying MomoCon twice as much as Dragon Con.
Yeah, MomoCon is an immensely fun convention. So no, don't get it twisted. MomoCon is a fan con. MomoCon is about anime. It is about it's about cosplay, and it's about fandom, and it's there are video game stuff. So role-playing games, tabletop role-playing games are a small, started off very small at MomoCon, but that's really expanded over time until now. MomoCon's got a great RPG scene, and there's a lot of folks who are trying it, who are just going to be a part of the whole RPG thing. So if you're in range of Hotlanta, we're going to be there. We're going to have a booth. I'm going to be there running games. There's some other folks going to be there running games. So yeah, sign up. And it's sign up and come and check out the road crew, the MomoCon vibe. It's a really fun show, and I hope if you get a chance to do it. Yes, 5e. Don't get me wrong, 5e. If you're a road crew 5e guy, bless you, love you, and you're absolutely the 5e is absolutely all a part of the road crew. You can absolutely run 5th edition D&D games. Running the 5th edition the Goodman Games 5th edition adventures will always count as part of road crew. So get in there and do some OAR, do some 5th edition fantasy. It's all gravy. And so we're we love all running all of our stuff for the crew, which is great. So yeah, MomoCon is great. So then also coming up soon is Kubla Con, which is going to be great. Kubla Con, same weekend, Memorial Day weekend, May 27th through the 29th in Burlingame, California. You know what I did before the show today, William? I went on Google to learn how to pronounce Burlingame.
I was just about to jump on to see where in California Burlingame is.
No idea. I've never been, but you know who does? John Wilson. John's going to be there. We're going to have a booth at Burlingame. We'll have a booth at Burlingame. We'll have a booth at Kubla Con this year, and lots of other great stuff. I have never had the opportunity to be to Kubla Con, but I've only ever heard good things. So if you are one of our West Coast buddies, some of our West Coast road crew, by all means, swing out there and check out the action over at Kubla Con this year. You know it is going to be a righteous time. Why? Hashtag John Wilson. He's going to rock it out. Just him being there is going to elevate the presence of it. John is such a cool guy. So
make it classy, really.
He's classing the joint up.
Yeah, exactly.
John, that's not my job. That's never my job. Yeah, I'm almost the opposite. You know what I'm saying? We send John we need to look good. I'm there for the dirty stuff. I'm there for rolling dice and raising hell. So, but not this. We also have North Texas RPG Con, North Texas, June 2nd through June 5th. I don't know what city North Texas is in. I should have looked it up.
Texas is pretty small. You just drive into Texas and you'll find it.
Yeah, no, I would just ask somebody. Just south of okay. Dallas. Is that right? Hey Eddie, what's up, man? And hey, quick long-term shout out, Long Con, Texas. I'll be there myself. That's later on in the year. So we're not gonna talk about that today, but just be aware that it is there and coming up. Long Con. All right. Hey, look who's on. Mort. What's up, Bruce? Thank you for tuning in, and for all y'all road crew guys, So definitely check out North Texas. And after North Texas, what do we have coming up after that? Anything big? Anything? Oh, that's right. Origins. We are back to Origins. Origins. None love thee more than I. I am so excited about Origins. It is such a great show. It is so fun. Deep in the heart of Columbus, Ohio. It's always a lot of fun. I'm running a ton of X-Crawl, a ton of other stuff. We're gonna have a booth there. We're gonna have a whole 9 yards. Origins is going to rock. Come holler at me. Mr. Deer Zimmerman's going to be there. Miss Jen Brinkman's going to be there. Other special guests from the Goodman Games family are going to be there, and I hope you'll show up at Origins if you can. If you've never been, be prepared for the immense con experience. Origins is not quite Gen Con, but you can see it from there. You know what I'm saying? It's a huge undertaking. Thousands of gamers, lots of new stuff to go and check out. It's a great time and a lot of fun, a lot of good places to eat. If you know me, you know that I rate my conventions on 2 scales, like how good the convention is, and then what my food choices nearby are. And Origins, you know what I'm saying? Just immaculate. Oh my God, you can walk right over there to, I think it's called the West Market or the East Market or something like that, like in walking distance, and amazing chicken, sushi, everything else. So that is all great. So not enough this RageCon, June 24th through 26th. RageCon is going to be another John Wilson joint. He was going to be there. You know what? I'm going to actually make sure I have the town right. Reno area gaming expo. RageCon, best 3 days of tabletop gaming in northern Nevada. I love me some Reno, y'all. We used to go every year for the Gamma Trade Show. I've never been to RageCon, but Reno is great. John's going to be there. There will be some very cool people will be at RageCon, and there will be some DCC stuff going on there. So by all means, if you are in range of Reno, go in there and check it out. But then we get to the next one that I'm super excited about. After all of that, we started some online traditions in the last couple of years, and now we are back with one of my favorites. But our latest iteration of the Goodman Games Cyclops Con experience, Romance of the Cyclops Con. Will, is love in the air?
Oh, it is absolutely love in the air. I love Cyclops Con, and this time Cyclops Con is loving me back.
Absolutely. Yes. Bring your I just love the image of that in my head. But yeah, if wherever you are, we're going to be here at Romance of the Cyclops Con, and it is going to be a fantastic time as always. So, couple of things. So, Romance of the Cyclops Con begins this year on Friday the 13th.
That's a scary omen.
Unlucky for some, but not you and not me. I wonder. I'm going to see. Like, I'd love to track it out. Like, who has better dice luck over the course of the weekend? Will it be players? Will it be GMs? Someone's taking home the 11 Cup. We'll see, but it's going to be amazing. So it's going to be fantastic. Event submission is actually still ongoing. You can submit events up and through Thursday the 12th at noon, so you can still get your games in. So it's not too late. So, and if people are still getting games in late, that means that there are still going to be cool games to jump into late. So if you're just watching this and thinking, should I even bother? Yes, you should, because there's no telling what games will get added, at this late date. So if you're on the fence, if you're going to be home, if you can make it on to your computer, jump in and check it out.
And I've talked to a couple people that were sad that there were no games available in the slots that they could play. So yeah, there's still some hunger out there. If you feel like running something, this is the time to do it.
Yep, I'm running a bunch, and there's still people out there doing it. Thank you, William. And there's this could be a ton of groovy stuff out there, but not enough this. So let's talk about what else is going on. Okay, so I will be running Saturday night at the Sidebar at 8 p.m. So I will be online once again Saturday night at the Sidebar with my Saturday night at the Sidebar bar back extraordinaire, hey, Lena Thompson, which is going to be amazing. So we will be, participate. No one, show up, but don't drive afterwards, if you know what I'm saying. As always, we'll be drinking toasts to all of to all of us to have it. We'll be having a laugh. There'll be Q&A. We'll be taking your questions and just having a great time like we always do at the Sidebar. Sidebar is literally just a hangout show. Just show up. It's just going to be a good time. We're going to have a laugh. It'll be a goof, but it is going to be wonderful. And I hope that you'll all be able to make it out and hang out with us. So at 9 o'clock, we kick you out of the Sidebar. Get going, but that means you can head directly over to the Saturday Night Social. So 9 p.m., that starts the Inn of the Slumbering Drake. And that's going to be the Gather Town hangout like we do. That is going to be phenomenal, as it always is. I will be there, and I'll be a few drinks in. So hey, I'll be even Brendanier than normal. Brendanish.
Putting the weird in Weird Uncle Brendan.
Putting the weird in Weird Uncle Brendan, exactly. So that is going to be fantastic. So I hope that everybody will show up for that.
And if anybody out there has not had a chance to check out GatherTown, it really was a game changer as far as how these online convention things work. It makes it so easy to jump in and hang out with people. It's really great. Even if you don't plan on playing anything or running anything, at least log on, check out GatherTown, say hi to people. It really is a social experience that we haven't been able to really do online before that.
Yeah, it's literally gives you the ability to mingle. And it's amazing how real that feels. You know what I'm saying? Like walking by someone and their image fades and you're like, oh my God, there's Terry or whoever it happens to be, it's like, wow. So it is the coolest. So I hope, I hope if you're participating, come and hang out with us that night in GatherTown, and it is going to be a laugh. I can't recommend it enough. It is going to be awesome. Okay, so that is the preview of all of the new stuff. I think we've managed to get through kind of a lot of stuff in a little bit of time. I got a few more things I want to ask for. So once again, I'm always looking for nominations for roadworthy interviews. If you know somebody who hasn't been yet, so if you're brand new to it, on the Goodman Games website, we feature some of our awesome road crew judges with a roadworthy interview. We will reach out and we will, send them a series of questions that they can respond to and put up with a couple of pictures for the people we think are awesome. I actually just solicited one this morning. I can't say who, but somebody who was so cool and from the other side of the pond. His story will blow your mind. So if you know people who are in the road crew, if they haven't been been the subject yet of a road crew worthy interview, we'd love to make them the subject of a road crew worthy interview. So send them our way, and we will have a lot of cool stuff to hang, you'll get to know our crew better and see what people other, doing, read some great advice for about how to run your road crew games, and just laud the wonderful members of the crew that deserve their moment in the spotlight for all of their efforts on behalf of the road crew. And again, I want 5e people, DCC people, MCC people. I want everybody. If you're running road crew stuff, if you know someone running road crew stuff, send me their info, Brendan at goodman-games.com. And I want to feature them. I want to get their face out in front of people, because I want to show all the love I can to everybody in the crew, en masse and one at a time, however I can do it.
Is there an easy to find list somewhere of people that have done interviews, or should we just send you it, and if they've already done it, you'll weed them out?
Yeah, I don't mind doing that. That's totally fine.
Okay.
But if you want to, if you go to the website, if you click on more people, like click on someone's road crew worthy interview, then click on the tag, it'll send you, you'll see a whole list of them. You got to scroll down through it, but yeah, you can see everybody on it. And now we've had a lot of people on there. We'll need a lot more. Eventually, we'll get to all y'all eventually, hopefully. Cool. So not only that, I also am interested in people who would be interested in being on next year's Road Crew Council. So I'm already looking forward to what we're going to do for next year, to who we're going to have in the Road Crew. The Road Crew Council, the Road Crew Advisory Council is a group of people who, if you haven't heard, we meet every 6 weeks or so, and we talk about what we can do, what things we can do for the road crew, programs that we can have. I ask their opinions and get their input on things that we have coming up. But they have provided us with a lot of amazing ideas, and I'm interested in, this is one of the ways we want to keep the crew fresh, keep the experience fresh for you, and keep finding new and cool things we can do by you, with you, and for you on behalf of Goodman Games, because we got so much love for you. So if you're interested in being on the council, send me an email. If you want to nominate someone to be on the council, send me an email. And I want to hear from everybody on both sides of that. So I do believe that is getting us to the end of what we have today for everybody. But just one more time, thank you so much. Thank you for participating in the road crew. Thank you for all the time you put into it, the time prepping up your games. Thank you for being cool with the players. Thank you for being patient with newbies. Thank you for showing up with, showing people which dot, like how to tell between their D16 and their D14. Y'all know y'all are doing it. I'm grateful for y'all doing it, and for all of your efforts. Huge thanks to everybody. Oh, look at that. Hey, Bruce, thanks. Bruce just put the link to all the road-worthy articles in there. Dude, you were the man, Bruce, man. I am so grateful to you. Thank you, bro. Bruce is my homie and my ace from the UK. And one of the, it was his suggestion that we do an early road crew, because he's right. We haven't been able to get over there to the UK or to any of the other spots over there, because of the pandemic. But hey, if you're out there, you UK people, you Euro people, all y'all, thank you. Thank you so much for participating in the road crew. I'm saying it right now. I'm announcing it right here. I don't have a thumbs up yet. I don't have a green lit, but I am going to do, if it is possible for me to get over to the UK Games Expo for next year, I am going to go. If whatever it takes, if I can, I will, because I miss it. I miss all of y'all. And I want to do whatever we can to support and to be a part of the UK scene. Which of course was, so dear to our hearts. And that goes for all y'all out there, in the farther out there, across the pond and beyond. Thank you. Just huge thanks. If you're in Istanbul, you are road crew. If you are Australia, you are road crew. If you are France, Germany, UK, Ireland, wherever, Hamad out in Bahrain, and all of y'all, you are road crew. And just so thank you all so much for all of your support. William, did I miss anything else we got to talk about?
I'll just add that the Goodman Games community is by far the best one out there, and the road crew is a very big part of that. So thank you.
Could not have said it better myself. So thanks so much. I think that's going to be it for today, but just a huge, all my gratitude, all my love. You know what? I'm sending everybody Virtual hug. Here it goes. It's me. Mm. So much love, y'all. So much love. I hope to see everybody soon. I want to see you online or in person or in an email or, you know, catch reruns of you on TV if you happen to be, you know, I don't know. However I can, because I got love for all of y'all. Thank you so much. Thank you for being. We're gonna do one more road crew rally this year, and it's gonna be a corker. So I hope everybody will keep watching this space. Thank you so much. Thank you, Helena, for being our producer and keeping us afloat during this show. And Helena, take us out. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba, ba-ba-da-ba.